Why was it so? Because many times, you have some ministries, some preachers, they will tell you, oh, Samson made mistake. Moses did not finish his ministry. Samson, no. If you check what God told them when they started their ministry, God told Moses, go and lead these people out of Egypt. That's what God told him in Exodus chapter 3. Lead these people out of where? Egypt. When they got to borders of Canaan, the warfare is about to start. Moses is not a warrior. The first one they had with the Amalekites, he only went upstairs and was praying, lifted two hands. Aaron and Hur held the hands. As the hands were up, these hands were winning. The hand got tired, they started losing. So they now had to use stone to hold it. If those who were holding the hands got tired, so they had to place it on a stone and use their back to hold it. May your destiny helpers never be tired. I say may your destiny helpers never be tired. So after that warfare, it became clear that Moses is not a man of war. Moses is not a warrior. Joshua is a warrior. So that was how Moses, after leading Israel, going into the promised land, they needed a new leader who is a warfare leader. If you remember British history, during the reason why Churchill won the prime ministership during the Second World War, they needed a warmonger. That was why immediately after the war, he was voted out. He can't lead in peacetime. So you know what? You know there are situations that demand certain people at a particular time, and they will throw them up. After that, they are gone. Joshua was needed at that time to go to war, to fight the war, to lead the troops, and to come back and divide the land. That was what God told him. And the moment he finished that assignment, his journey ended. He withdrew. The same thing with Samson. God told Samson, Manoah, let's look at Judges chapter 13. Yeah, Judges chapter 13. Let's look at verse 5. When the angel approached the mother of Samson to remind him that, look at what your son is going to be. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son. No razor shall come on his head. For the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. And he shall do what? That's the key word there. He shall do what? He shall begin to deliver. He's not going to conclude it. He will start it. Others will take from there. And that was why, by the time Samson finished his ministry, those that died with him were more than those he killed. So he started his ministry as to deliver Israel from Philistines. Where he stopped, others continued for 20 years. So the point here is that we need to understand God's plan and purpose for every situation. Don't group every condition together. That's a reason why certain things are happening to you. There's a reason why certain things are happening around you. So that is why we need to ask God that question. What is it? Let's go back to Joshua. Go to verse 6 now. That God has told him, be strong and of a good courage. Be strong and of good courage. You tell only a weakling to be strong. He was afraid. You know why? The glory of Moses was everywhere. The man who delivered, spoke to Pharaoh, eyeball to eyeball, opened the Red Sea, brought food in the wilderness, and him, nobody. God is telling him he's going to lead. For him to enter that shoe and overpass it, he needed extra grace. That was why he found, first of all, went to God to find out, God, what do you want me to do concerning this issue? And the Lord was able to tell